Hey YouTube, I'm back with my first video. I call it the first video because that other video I have on there is nothing really important. That's just a vanity, stuff that you just think that looks cool because the world let you know that if you're not doing those type of stuff, that you ain't cool, and the influence of the devil just tells you that if you're not um you know drinking, smoking, having sex with women, men and women, making dirty money or rapping, you eat like you're a lame person. If you just want to tell yourself, oh, I want to be a good Christian, I want to be a good person, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Well, like I said, the devil just make you think that people gonna look at you different. They're not gonna probably be friends with you because in order to have many friends these days you have to be a bad person. If you're a good person, yes, you do have church friends, you do, but not everybody think it that way. So um let's put all those talk right now to the side and let me get to my main point. Right now I'm currently 20 years old. It is April 6th. On July 27, 2000, I'm gonna be 21. I come from Haiti when I was 10 years old. I came over here in March 25th, 2010. I came in the United States, and I went to school. I started school at Pine Grove and Derry Beach when I was 11 or 10, probably still. And I was in fifth grade. Then I moved on. I went to Carver Middle School, from 6 through 8. Then I went to Boca High from 9 through 12. So I spent 7 years in school, you know. Yep. And then after I graduated high school, man, my life became a hellhole, and I never really worked in this country ever since. I'm about to be 21, still haven't worked. I did work for one day and another job for like 3 or 4 days. Then I quit. Then I ever never really have a work with my social security. We start working, and I definitely want to be a better person. I definitely want to change my life. So I'm gonna again put all those talk to the side and get to the main point on what I'm trying to tell you that's going on with my life, and that I really want everybody who sees this video, who understand where I'm coming from, who knows the perspective of what I'm talking about, to really help me pray and ask God to come down on earth, specifically to change me, because I feel like the situation I'm in right now, only God have to come down. Like, even strong and powerful prayers, I'm not saying it's not gonna help, but I feel like just the situation I'm in, God have to come straight down on earth to get me off of it. So after I graduated high school in 2018, I was 17 by the time I graduated. I would say mid 2018, or um at the end of 2018. I made a terrible choice, a really really terrible choice that turned my life around. And many people be just talking, giving life stories, and maybe, I'm not saying it didn't really happen, but the way they're trying to make it seems, the way they experience it is not the same as what they're trying to make it seems. Me, what I'm about to tell you, it may not sound how I would want to make it seem to you because it's totally true, but according to you, what you're gonna hear, you can only think deep enough to really understand. Or if you been there yourself, or if you have somebody that's going through it, you can only know that I'm telling the truth, and you can only understand and know that what I'm telling you is something that's really terrible, something nobody should ever experience, something nobody should ever be on. You know what I'm saying? It destroyed my life completely. That's when I started going to jail. That's when I started stealing. I started lying like never before. I started to do a lot of crazy, crazy, crazy activities that even the Bible condemned throughout the commandments, and I started doing them. And back then, I used to go to church all the time. I used to be the number one kid who would always go to church, go to every service that existed. But ever since, like I said, I started doing that specific activity. It ruins my life, it destroys my life. I started 2018, 2021. I feel like it is time for God to come down and change my life and make me a better person. I need to start working. I need to get a job. I need to get me a girlfriend. I need to, know what I want for myself. I have to be thinking straight at this moment, you know. And I'm not a jealous person. I don't, see that person got it, then I say, oh man, I should have it too, or I'm the one who should have it. No, I do not have that, and I feel like that's the reason why God still keep me living, even though I do stuff that I'm supposed to be killed already before. But God say no, because I need this one. I never know who may I become in life. I never know what God had planned for me, and to be honest, two things I really want in life. I want God to be truly in my life, to really, anytime I contact him, that he answers me, and then second thing I desire, which is permanent, which is temporary, which is vanity, but I would like to have money to live comfortably. I would like to own a house myself. I would like to own a car, and basic stuff that people have in their home. And to be honest, I don't know how long this video gonna take. I don't know who's gonna watch it or skip it or just see it and turn it off. But if you do listen throughout this whole video, may God bless you, may God protect you, may God change you, may God help you through whatever you may be going on in your life. Because me, I don't think nobody can tell me what they go through for me to compare it to what I've been through, to tell them that that person been through much than I've been. Because the only reason I'm saying that is not because there is not people out there who've been through much than I have been through, but it's just I feel like what I've been through, it's like every burden, every like it's like the heaviest stuff that can ever be put on my shoulder. Because it's not that I can't, and to be honest, I cannot fight it. I cannot. Every time I try, I'm weak. I'm a human. I'm flesh and blood. We all know that only God can help us fight our fights, because He said that I don't have the problem with what I'm smoking. And then see, that's a big hint right there, because I'm gonna tell you exactly. And don't even think it's weird. No, not at all. I don't have the problem with what I'm smoking. I don't have the problem with myself or my mom or my, enemies. But I'm fighting against the demons, against the principality of darkness. That's what the Bible tells me. And Satan have, he is hatred. He's the definition of hatred. He hates us. If only you could see how Satan hates you, you would be like, man, I don't think there is a God that would really create me, put me in the kind of position where a demon hits me that much. There must be no God. Satan must be the God of everything. But it is not true. You know, I was I was listening to a video where he was saying that maybe somebody just produced it, or I don't know if it really happened, but it says a conversation with the devil. And while I was hearing the video, um the Satan said to the person who was interviewing him that he only able to destroy on people that cannot think for themselves. That Satan, when they think, they maybe think that they thinking for themselves, but Satan is the one who's using the empty space in their brain to fulfill his own desires, making you think, all the evil, all the bad thought. He capture your mind to the empty space that's in there, that you're not able to use for your own self, because Satan said that even not God can stop him from using the mind. Only those who speak for them, who think for themselves, can stop him from from him entering their brain, in order not to be able to control them. Okay, again, all to the side. Let me go back and get exactly to what I'm saying. Like I said, mid 2018 or end of 2018, I made a terrible choice. I was in a car with I won't say friend, because I consider nobody to be friend except God is my friend, or the angels up there are my friend. I do not consider earth people to be my friend. No, I consider them to be my brothers and sisters, not a friend, you know. And to be honest, I was in the car with a brother, not my blood brother, but according to the Bible, it doesn't say that everybody are friends, that everybody are brothers and sisters. So with a brother, you know, with a brother from God, according to how God say it is. So I was in the car with him, and really, I was never a person who was really interested in smoking. I was never a person who was really interested in drinking, but I guess when you ages, when time change, people change too, and then you're starting to feel like, no, I cannot just stay back and be a sinful person while the world is enjoying themselves through all those sinful things. Why not let me try? Why not let me get into it too? Because God is born, church is born. The devil make you think that the whole totally thing about serving God is all total waste of time, all total, you know, I don't want to say the word how I'm supposed to be saying it, but let me spell it. Bullshit. That's why he make you seem serving God, the whole godly thing is. He make you seem like the enjoying the world, the pleasure of the world, the desire of the world, the desire of the flesh. He make you think that those are what you're supposed to be living for. Those are the things that makes your life happy. Those are the things that make your life hurt. When really in reality, it really only destroying you, because it says that the penalty of sin is death. So you may be living, but you are dying spiritually little by little until you really die in sin, and then it's too late to be saved. That's why God keeps telling us, get saved while you're here. Come back to me, repent from all your sin. Turn your back to the world and turn to me. He says, look for the kingdom of heaven first, and everything else shall come after. So you know I feel like that's just God using me. Maybe this message gonna go to somebody that was needing it, wanted to hear it from me. God use anybody to give out his message. So if God is using me to give this message to somebody, I thank you, God, and I don't take no credit for nothing. I just know that you are using my mouth to speak this message, and I thank you for using me, for choosing me, because I am nothing. Only if somebody could be inside my own head to see how I feel about myself, what I think about myself. Sometimes the way I think is just out of this world. Okay, again, all to the side. Let me get exactly to the point where I was supposed to be saying what I was gonna say. Okay, so I was in a car with a brother, and then we were smoking weed, and um, a lot of people have bad experiences with weed, and to be honest, I have bad experiences myself, but not what I've been hearing. What I've been hearing is that sometimes people smoke weed, they see hell, they go through hell, they die, they see the afterlife, they see the devil, they see God, But me personally, I haven't been through that, but I did smoke one time, and you know, um, I'm sorry, but I just take a quick break because a thought just came to my mind. Um, you know, uh, I smoke weed, right? and I got high. And once I get high, you still have consciousness. You still know when something is going on, but at the same time you high. You high. So and I can't really tell you what feeling high is unless if you ever try it yourself. And I'm not telling you to try, not at all. Please, if you never smoke, never drink, don't let any type of video, no matter how impressive the person may speak, no matter how impressive it may sound, please do not try nothing as tobacco, anything that have to contain smoke going in your mouth and coming out your mouth and your nose, or any type of alcohol. Please do not try unless you go to church and then they give you a little bit of wine, not so much to get you drunk, because that's what the Bible say. When you use the wine, do not drink it to get drunk. And we see even in the Bible, even some great prophets, some great people, they have fall short of God's glory, and if you're thinking about those people who had great occupation, and then they fell at a point, well, us, me, I'm a nobody, really. When I say I'm a nobody, I don't mean it as I'm a nobody to human, but I'm a nobody not to God too, but I think it to myself, which I'm not, but I do think it. So I want you to know that. And soon or later, God gonna make me think I am a somebody, and He's gonna show me my full potential, and He's gonna show me that I've been through all those type of things just so I could have a message for the church. I cannot become a Christian and say I didn't went through nothing. No, it does not exist like this. It doesn't work like this. So okay, see, I keep getting off the topic, but it's still the topic though. It just, in a topic there is many sections, so it's just different section that still contain the same topic. So, I'm getting there, guys. It's just like I said, I don't know how long this video might be. I just felt in my soul to come outside and sit on the chair right now, and then just to talk about what I'm talking about now. And then I hope the title catches your curiosity to keep listening to this video throughout the end. And to be honest, I know I'm not a great speaker, I'm not an influential speaker, but I cannot pretend to be somebody that I'm not. I cannot pretend to speak how I don't speak. So you might as well bear with me and hear me, as long as if you can understand me, so be it. So I was smoking that weed, I got high, and then all of a sudden, that's that day. I cannot remember which day it was, but that's the day that's gonna make my life terrible. That's gonna make my life a living hell. That's going to make my life very bad. That's going to ruin my life. That's going to make me turn to a terrible person, to a very person that nobody thought I would ever become. That's the day people say they have, the best day in their life and the worst day. This was my worst day, and I don't know what my best day going to be yet. And then when it does happen, I could compare the best day to the worst day and see that the best day is the best that overcomes the worst, and only God knows. And my brother was telling me, and then to be honest, I was at McDonald's the first time when somebody came and introduced it to me. They didn't tell me to buy it or take it, they just introduced and say that's, drugs right there. I'm about to sell it. I make money off of it. I make big money. And that drug, once you hear it, it might pop your heart. It might make your heart skip beats because it's a terrible drug. And then I don't wanna say it, but I just wanna spell it out for you. It's Crack. Crack. That's the name of that drug. And it's a pretty devilish, terrible, insane food drug. It's really bad. I don't want to swear, but it's really bad. It's terrible. It's devilish. It's a ruiner. It just ruins life. It just take away from all the beauty, all the best thing life can, offer you, to get a job, to go to school, to live with your family, to be happy, to be doing, other good activities out there. Go to the pool, go play basketball, have fun, go to the beach, have a girlfriend, be able to take care of your family. It does not let you do none of those things at all you do when you do that drug is spend money, spend money, spend money. When you don't have no money to spend, you go steal. When they catch you stealing, they put you in jail. That doesn't change anything. Once you get back out, you go back to the same thing again. And then every time you pray to God, you thank you reflect on everything bad that the drug make you do. You may sit at home 1 or 2 days thinking that you're going to change, but no, you go back that same very day once you get some money, and then you go smoke and smoke and smoke and smoke and smoke. Sometimes you smoke, you feel like dying, you feel like your heart is so filled with smoke. You feel like your heart about to pop out your chest. You can barely feel your body. You can feel your bone coming out to your side, but you keep continue smoking. This thing is so devilish, it's so bad. Sometimes you come home, when you go to the toilet, the when you poop the poop looks so terrible because of that drug. But yet, if you find another piece, you will still put it in that pipe, and you would hit it, and you would smoke it. You would smoke it, you would smoke it. You could die. If you could even die, you could have near death experience. Once you come back to life, you're gonna smoke it again. So with that being said, this is just a little bit of how terrible it is. And I had some money at home, and when I was in school, I used to have money in my wallet all the time. They used to call me money because I always have money. I always keep money. I still used to waste my money on games, on clothes, on phones, on tablet, on those type of stuff. And they used to last me too. I had a phone that lasted me up to 2 years. But ever since I started smoking that thing, I can never have a phone for the most time a phone could do me is 2 days, 3 days. A phone never lasts me a week ever since I started smoking. I give away all my phone. Every time I go to the store, I steal it. Sometimes I steal it, sometimes I buy it. So the phone I steal is from Target track phone. The phone I buy is company phone. I can never keep one of them. I buy this, I start enjoying it, listening to some music, and then after 2 3 days, guess what? It's gone. I give it. And then sometimes they try you, they don't even give you nothing that. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. But like I said, it's terrible. And I went home and I grabbed my money. First off, I think I grabbed $20 or $40. Then we was riding in the car. He didn't tell me to do it. He didn't introduce me to it. I wanted to try it myself that night because by being high on weed, and then when you high, you think different. So think, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it anyway. But once you high, it can lead you to do some bad things, according to what kind of how the high feels, what kind of high is it, because the high on weed and the high on that thing is not the same. It's completely different. Weed, sometimes you eat, you sleep, you think right, but this thing it doesn't make you think right. It doesn't make you eat. It doesn't make you sleep. It just make you want more, want more, want more, want more, want more, want more, want more. And then by wanting more, once you run out of money, you're gonna do anything. You're gonna do anything. You're gonna do anything, anything to keep smoking if you can. And then I feel really bad. I don't know who's gonna see this, but I cannot, because it says that there is no lie that hides no secret. One day every secret will be revealed, and I feel like God is telling me to put all my secrets out, because keeping it is not going to help me, with anything. So I might as well just give it away, just tell it how it is, and then But like I was saying, by me smoking that first night, we was in the car looking. We found someone. They went to go get it for us. Once they bring it to us, I didn't even notice. I didn't even know that that's the way that thing works. They bought something called a pipe, a stem, which looked like a little glass, and then you would buy chore, or you would call it burlo, and then you would burn the chore up. Then you would put it in the stem, and then you would put the piece of the jug in the stem, and then you would hold it up, then you would burn it, then you would pour the smoke in, then you would hold it, then you would sniff it, then you would breathe it out. That same moment you become a demon, you become a devil, you become somebody else. You automatically become possessed. You started looking on the ground. Every little white thing you found, because it's a white substance, you think that's what it is. you know Sometimes make you horny. You want a girl. Once you go get the girl, you could get any girl, no matter she have a bad smell, no matter she's you know and sometimes they would just play you, and then you're very dumb when you want it, because once you get it, you don't know where to sit down. You keep walking back and forth. You're looking around. Like I said, you're looking on the ground. And then you definitely a zombie. You're walking like a zombie. You're walking with your head down. You're looking everywhere for either money or that substance. And it's a really bad, terrible thing that anybody, and then I have people that I know that's in it. And then me, while I'm recording this video, I believe and hope that God take me out of it this day. And I never try it. I never want to try it. I never have no desires for it no more.